I know you're supposed to wear all black to a funeral, but I figured inverting colors on the fedora would kind of add me a few style points. After all, that's kind of what a funeral's about. Well, that and paying respects to the deceased. Hey there, friendos, Fredo Supreme, the American Dream, back with more Saints Row 2 action, and today we are going to a funeral, which is one of the reasons why I decided to wear my fanciest clothes, and by my fanciest clothes, I mean the ones that I bought from a store a few minutes ago in-game. I've actually bought them several days ago in terms of save files, but I figured eventually is better than never, right?
Perpetual light shine on her. May her soul and the souls of all the faithful departed rest in peace.
You two have humiliated my family for the last time!
Leave, little boy.
Look at me when I'm talking to you!
Fuck off, Akuji. I'm not killing anyone at Ishi's funeral. Tonight, tomorrow, you name a time and I will gladly fuck you up. But not now.
How noble. Nobility is sorely overrated.
Okay, Shogo has definitely seen a few too many animes. Fighting at a funeral? What are we, savages? Oh, I have to kill the Mark goons. I have to take on Shogo there. Oh hell, Johnny's down. This is not going well. Where's Johnny? Sorry, buddy. Just got to lay down suppressive fire on all these Ronin punks who think they can joust at a funeral. Okay, this was a bad idea. Hey, I got that guy. Okay, where are you, Shogo? Come face your destroyer, you sacrilegious turd. You know what? Let's go submachine guns. That worked amazingly well. Johnny seems to be using a Cobra. Interesting. In my opinion, the Cobra is slightly worse than the Vice 9, partially because of the laser sight making it tactically useless if you're driving. Where are the marked Ronin? Okay, Johnny, stop having a tussle with the cop. We have a lot more important fish to fry. Alright, Johnny seems to be doing a lot better. And that cop even acted as a pretty good patsy. Good job, officer. See, kids? The police aren't all bad. Okay, that one had a hostage. Cassie Phillips does not care. I have to protect the sanctity of a funeral. I mean, the sanctity of the cemetery.
Hey!
Okay, seriously, smashing up a tombstone? Okay, nice suppressive fire, Johnny.
Keep it up.
Oh, yes, I will, Johnny. Whoa, that one guy just blasted over like a Sum 41 video or something.
Waste them.
Oh, I will, ma'am. I will waste all of them.
Help!
Kill you right
Thanks for the advice, sir. Okay, seriously, I have to... Okay, can I, Okay, this worked well. Hell yeah! Didn't even let him get out of the cemetery. Now we won't have to go far to bury him. Not bad, Cassie. Not bad at all, girl.
Where are you taking me? Let me go!
Get up. Get up. Get up.
Please, stop.
Not so fun when you're fighting someone who isn't tied to a chair, is it?
I didn't kill her!
You ordered it.
I'm sorry.
Well, that brings her back, doesn't it? You couldn't even let her have a burial, you fucking piece Shit.
No, please. No. Kill me, but don't do this. Just kill me, damn it! Don't do this!
A little harsh, but then again, that's the sort of thing that happens when you disrupt a funeral. You get buried alive by Korean Polly Walnuts and someone dressed like a purple female Michael Jackson. Them's the breaks, Shogo. Them's the breaks. Well, that kind of grinds my gears, the way the Ronin just crashed the funeral like that. You know, we're at the cemetery. I honestly, maybe I shouldn't. Screw it. I guess I'm going to. I know they say not to dabble in the occult, but sometimes when you have a friend that you never really got to hang out with, and you always wish you could before they died, suddenly I'm thinking of that Boondock strip where Huey wishes that when people die they came back as blue ghosts, just like they did in Star Wars. Granted, if that were the case, then that would mean Jar Jar would have been real, but Huey then declared that that sort of thing would it'd be a necessary sacrifice. And in case you're wondering, that number I just dialed, that is how you unlock Zombie Carlos as a homie in this game.
Watch it!
I am also aware that's how you unlock Zombie Lynn as a homie in the first Saints Row. Hey Carlos, old buddy. You're looking all right. I see that you missing your hat, and you can't really have a cool tag team like us unless someone's wearing a really cool Edge cap. And when I say Edge cap, I don't mean Edge as in the wrestler Edge, I mean Edge as in the U2 guitarist. With that being said, I think we need to head somewhere quick so at least one of us can wear a nice hat like that. Hey look everyone, look who I brought along, it's our friend Carlos.
It's 3rd Street time.
Yeah! I don't know who said that. I'm guessing it was the guy in the purple chopka over there. But yeah, we got Carlos back. Now it's 3rd Street time, baby. Wearing that kind of edge cap with a suit kind of ruins the whole mood of the suit, but whatever. The point is, Carlos didn't need a hat. His head already felt a little bit warm anyways. Okay, that was a tasteless joke. You know what, Carlos? Let me compensate for my lack of sense when it comes to telling jokes by having that fun day that I kind of promised when the capture card wasn't recording. Yeah, we're gonna go on a bunch of places. We're gonna go see a bunch of places, have a classic Cassie and Carlos adventure. How do I not know that Cassie and Carlos both start with a C? I'm gonna take Carlos on a bunch of fun activities today. Never actually did a bunch of activities with recruited homies, but whatever. I guess today shall be an experiment.
Looks like the Ronin are setting up shop for some deal. I don't know who or what they moving yet, but judging by the amount of security they set up, something big is definitely going down. You're gonna have to take out 2 sets of guards before you can get a visual on the pier. If I were you, I'd use a sniper rifle to drop those bitches from as far away as possible.
Well, the Ronin think they can set up a deal after they ruin a funeral?
Hurry up and die. I've got places to be.
Stop talking to yourself in the third person, sir. Wait, oh, that guy didn't have a gun out, because I killed him too soon. Whatever. Hello, Ronin. Time to face your destroyers. Oh, wait.
Are you crazy or just... That's all you got?
See if this'll work? Okay, apparently the bazooka approach did not work.
I don't need any help from pussies like you, Edge.
The least dignified way to die. Mid-sentence. And yes, Pierce, I know what you said about taking the Ronin out from as far away as possible. Okay, maybe I see what you mean. That worked rather well. Didn't expect the AR-200 to be that accurate at a distance. Alrighty, let's see. Man, this is what working at a septic truck gives you. This is what working in the passenger seat of a septic truck can give for you. Insane accuracy. Don't worry, Carlos, I'm coming back for you. We have ourselves a Ronin with a beehive hairdo? Okay, I'm pretty sure beehive hairdos do not protect against fall damage, and Carlos, why are you running into that wall?
Let's make this quick, okay?
Wish granted, sir. Alright, Carlos, come with me. We're gonna go do a little mountain climbing today. 10 more punks up the hill? All in a day's work for Cassie Phillips.
That's the best you got?
Oh, it's way more than the best I've got, whoever said that.
I won't go down that easily. Damn it.
Don't know if the person who said that was the same guy I took hostage, but clearly you need to do a little bit more neck exercises, sir.
Oh, God!
And you need to be a little bit more receptive. You're almost as bad as I am when I'm not recording, and sometimes when I am recording. Whoa, I shot that guy in the legs and it somehow got him in the Johnson. Well, considering that I can't really aim right now, I'd say pretty stupid. And I just started sprinting before I finished reloading my Shepherd. Alright, now we gotta blow up a few boats? No problem. Just got to mop up any survivors over here. Okay, why is it suddenly taking 3 Shepherd bullets to kill an enemy? Oh, wait, I just remembered. The Ronin are the only gang who upgrade their efficiency the more territory you take over. And not just when it comes to Ronin territory, but territory in general. Yeah, it appears we have a little ambush set up. Okay, you know what? I think now might be a good time to drop down. I know, you're supposed to snipe the Ronin from up on that hill. Your own little grassy knoll. Oh shit, I'm abandoning my man Carlos. He can't go down that far. He was always afraid of heights. Shit, I can't get back up. Holy hell I can. Cassie Phillips is amazing at scaling rock. I'll find my way down the normal way eventually. Oh, there's a staircase this entire time. I am an idiot. How did I not notice this when I was recording the CD collection? Good point, Carlos. That is a very easy mistake to make. See, the more territory in general you've taken over, the more Black Jacket Ronin you'll see. Which means if I decided to do all of the Ronin missions last, then I'd be taking on a lot of the Black Jacket Ronin, and that guy really should have got his driver's license revoked.
No one kills a Ronin and lives to tell about it.
Well, what about someone who blows up Ronin boats? Do they live to get away with it? Oh shit. Stop hurting my man Carlos, okay? This was supposed to be our fun day together. Okay, you know what? Yeah, you're not worth it. I'm just gonna run it. Man, what a rush. Carlos laying down suppressive fire with his NR4. Damn, this day just keeps getting better and better. Oh, look. We have a punk who thinks he is going to walk away from this after all the crazy stuff that he saw me do.
Silence.
Okay. Whoa. Okay, I was trying to hit him enough that it triggered one of the special grapples, but, well, one of the special attacks from hitting someone with 3 consecutive melee attacks, but killing someone in 2 punches, I can settle for that.
I heard that some guy who used to be in the Saints works for Ultor now.
Whoever said that, you're right, and it's a shame we'll never get to see his character arc properly concluded. You know, I kind of regret bringing my Superiore in, considering it was the vehicle that I was driving when I failed to save Carlos, but... Whoa! Forgot I had the radio on. Hey, you know what? Yeah, if I talk over it enough and then cut out any dead air, yeah, I think I might be able to manage to not trigger the copyright alarm. Still, though, it is kind of nice that I'm actually cruising with Carlos inside the Superiore as opposed to chasing after him in it. Ain't this nice, Carlos? A spiffy little whip from the 80s, doing 0 to 60 in like half a second? It's nice to be in a desirable position. And when I say desirable, I mean one that does not involve the bumper of a truck. Carlos wasn't even a fan of trucks to begin with. A little bit too machismo, too flaunty, if that's even a word, for Carlos. He always preferred 2-door sports cars. You know, I figure I should head over to Little Shanghai. Head over to that arcade that Shaundi told me about 2 episodes ago. Wonder what she's got to tell me. And while we're at the arcade, we should see if we can beat the high score on the Cool Borders 2 machine. Yes, I know that's a real game, folks, but in the Saints Row verse, I like to assume that it somehow managed to become a successful arcade game series, which honestly would make sense, as those games, at least the first two, play a lot more arcade-like than their sequels. Whoa, Carlos popped out. Wait a minute. I am dressed way too formally to go to an arcade. Just a second, folks, I'll be right back.
Tell me you didn't pick this place just so you could play that stupid game.
No, I picked this place so we could play this stupid game. This gang shit's got you a little stressed out. You need to relax.
By playing skee ball.
Oh, yeah.
You know, most people just smoke pot.
Right. And then they go play skee ball.
Fuck it. So did you hit the docks like I asked?
Wait, what?
After the Feed Dogs concert, I called you to look into the docks, and you said that...
Look, I gotta be honest, I was really stoned.
Gotta be kidding me.
Yeah, I totally am. One of the dock workers just called and said this big guy with tattoos and a scarred face was shaking people down trying to find out when some shipment was rescheduled to arrive.
Why would Mario need to ask about the time of his own shipment?
I don't know, maybe it got delayed.
And you're sure this big guy with tattoos is Mario and not just some biker guy?
I'd bet my life on it.
Deal.
Wait, hold up. What do you mean, deal?
Seeing Cassie play skee ball like that...
I got some more dirt on the shipment.
That's awesome. Hang on, other line. What's up?
Okay, I just got some more info on Marrow's shipment.
Great. What'd you find out?
Marrow's bought enough guns to take over something that needs a lot of guns to take over. The point is that if you get to the cargo hold, you should find some nice toys to play with.
Shaundi, remind me to buy you some shrooms.
Bye, boss.
You there? Marrow's got a shit ton of ammo stashed in the...
Don't worry about it. Shaundi gave me the 411.
Are you fucking kidding me? I'm the one who told Shaundi about it.
Uh-huh. So anyway, if you see Shaundi, tell her thanks for the tip. Bye.
You know, seeing Cassie play skee ball like that kind of reminds me of where she got those skee ball skills from. Once again, her dad, who, by the way, managed to blind the governor of New Jersey one time when he was playing skee ball, and I forget where the helicopter is. But like I was saying, Cassie Phillips, not the best skee ball player. It's a trait she inherited from her dad. Wow, that was a fast elevator. Ooh, convenient helicopter is convenient. By the way, you may have noticed something else about Cassie's hat. For some reason, when you wear the driver cap completely backwards, then it makes certain hairstyles, or at least the feathery hairstyle, jank out a little bit. Long story short, it ends up looking like someone trying to shove an afro underneath that kind of hat. But Carlos doesn't judge me on that. After all, as long as there's something up there, sometimes it can work. I have got to stop making so many jokes about Carlos and his head. Resist an Al Snow reference. Resist the Al Snow reference. Almost looks like I'm floating in place. Ah, hello, boat. I'm just gonna bring this helicopter down easily, because I'm pretty sure Carlos is in no mood to skydive today. Well, Carlos, bad news. We've got a lot of interlopers on the boat, so you better be prepared to joust with a bunch of tricks.
For the head!
Oh.
Get on the ground and put your hands in your head!
Okay, I intended to land on that...
You're dead!
On that guard with the... I intended to land on that guard with the RPG right behind me. Holy crap, I think I actually killed him, and very proactive, Carlos, taking the guard hostage like that. That's one of the reasons why I'm rolling with you. Damn, Carlos is practically the Terminator of zombies. As in, like, he's a zombified Terminator, not someone who terminates zombies. Oh, what's that? You think you can hide up there? Oh, what's that? So many layers. Well, bad news, guys. Your security detail is not like ogres.
I won't shoot you in the back.
Oh, I totally expect that sort of thing to happen. The question is,
In a body bag.
do you expect it to happen to you? Now, this mission, it's actually kind of simple if you know how to shoot down enemy aircraft in an efficient manner, and how the hell do I get up there? Oh, I just take the door over there. I am an idiot. But yeah, this mission is easy if you know how to shoot down enemy aircraft efficiently. Unfortunately, I have the aim of a sledgehammer, so...
Fuck me!
Basically, if I did not have the Annihilator RPG, then this mission would be a lot longer than it normally takes for me to complete.
Surrender, or you're
think my
not
team
getting out
can't
of this
shoot around me?
alive!
Now you know
Whoa! Double barrel tasing. Bet he didn't expect to get zapped. Okay, Carlos seems to be... Ah, great, he's stuck on the path. Great, his pathfinding got stuck again. Oh, he was just on the bottom level the entire time. That's okay. You've been putting in a lot of work today, Carlos. Alright, we've taken out everybody on the top levels. Now it's time to head into the bowels of the beast.
Let's get to work!
Ah, my serpentine strategy actually managed to work.
All sidelines!
Thanks for the advice, sir. Now that was pretty synchronized right there. Pretty good shooting with the 44 Shepherds.
What's up?
Are you okay?
I'm fine. What's up?
I was listening in on the police scanner, and the Coast Guard is reporting a lot of Brotherhood are coming towards you.
You sure?
Boss, are you there?
I'm fine, Shandi. Suddenly, I'm not so worried about the Brotherhood.
Mainly because she has a heat-seeking rocket launcher, as opposed to one that has to be manually aimed every few seconds. Yeah, I don't think I need any RPG ammo. After all, I installed Corporate Warfare. I already get infinite RPG ammunition. Okay, when's these Brotherhood punks getting here? Oh, I do not like that sound. Man, this thing is just... Man, the Annihilator is just making my day super easy. And I would like to point out that in order to finish this mission, you have to shoot down all of the Brotherhood helicopters, which does get a little bit difficult if you have my aiming skills. Specifically, there's a lot of spraying and praying if you're me. Alright, next wave in 10 seconds. Perfect time to reload all my straps. Come on, Carlos. We have to avenge you. We have to take out more of the very gang that drag you behind a truck. Revenge is very sweet, isn't it, my hombre? Yeah, they're sitting on the horizon. They think they know everything there is about Cassie Phillips. But what they didn't consider her capable of was voodoo. Or at least calling the voodoo hotline. That is one resilient boat. Okay, I think it's time to have lunch now. Oh shit. No, no, no. Yeah, maybe now is a good time to just use the gats and... Yeah, I shot that one guy in the water. Almost forgot that some of them have explosives. Yeah, let's go for an AR-200 right now. And deal with those helicopters before I lose track of them. See, that's kind of the sort of thing that you could expect to see a lot of if you had no Annihilator RPG. Me firing a gun wildly and not hitting anything. Alright, now what's this last thing? Ah.
Take me, so don't even try. Fuck!
And that's what happens when you tempt fate like that. Oh right, you do have one more wave. It always comes in increments of 3. Alright, and I am still fully loaded and ready to go. Man, this mission seems a little bit longer than I remember. And the good news is that maxed out Brotherhood notoriety, or any gang notoriety for that matter, you don't need to worry about them sending tornadoes after you. Where the hell is everybody?
I own this city.
Yeah, let's see if we can take out the helicopters first. Okay, we are being boarded. Apparently killing enemies with explosive barrels gives you the beatdown bonus. Okay, now maybe I should just go fully automatic. Ah, screw it. When you play with fire people, sometimes you get burnt, and I really need to learn how to stop standing around like a moron sometimes. Ah, the healing power of egg rolls. You gotta love it sometimes. Nice suppressive fire, mate. Seriously, how many are there? You would think Marrow would eventually learn to just quash this beef with the Saints out of necessity. But then again, there is that saying about how pride goes before the fall. Much like that helicopter there.
This just keeps getting better.
Indeed it does, Cassie. Indeed it does. The Annihilator really is one of the best weapons in this game.
These guns aren't gonna move themselves. Shaundi, get a crew and move the hardware back to the hideout.
I'm on it, boss.
Almost forgot that this mission doesn't have an ending cutscene. Kind of weird. But then again, most of the Brotherhood's missions kind of feel a little rushed in hindsight. As in, like, Volition may have ran out of ideas planning missions when they were getting around to the Brotherhood stuff. It's almost like you were supposed to focus on them last. For now, let's just enjoy the ride in this new Helma chapter we got, Carlos. After all, even if it has been a rainy day, the important thing is we still have each other. And when you get down to it, that's what really matters in life. Your homies being there for you.
I'm coming too.
No.
This is total bullshit. You can't just cut me out of the loop.
I can do whatever the fuck I want. It's one of the perks of running a gang.
Is Pierce talking shit again? Because I don't care what.
This doesn't have anything to do with Piers. If a strung-out DJ almost took you out, a crazy motherfucker like Sunshine will tear you apart. I don't have time to babysit you.
You won't have to babysit.
Stick to tactics, Shaundi. This conversation is over.
Now that I think about it, it's kind of hard to take Cassie seriously when her hair is poking wildly through her hat like it's having some serious collision issues. But on a personal note, I will say this. That kind of hat that Cassie's wearing, I actually own a hat that looks just like it. Depending on who you're asking, it's either called a chapka, as my grandfather used to call it, or it's an Irish cap, as one of my friends from college called it. And I just realized the drive over to the meatpacking plant is a lot shorter when you're driving a European supercar like the Bezier. I don't know how to pronounce that name. Yes, Carlos, that is a good way to summarize that landing, and I did not know you could take out that billboard. It's almost like environments in the Saints Row games are a lot more interactive than those in Grand Theft Auto. Hello, Green Man.
Why got answers to me?
Have you Oh crap, collateral damage. We gotta get into that meatpacking plant to deal with Mr. Sunshine, Carlos. Ooh, nice AK. I mean, K6. Where'd you get that? You found that in the cracks of the seat? Be more attentive, gentlemen. I'm working with a legit Zambambo over here. Oh, the entrance is on the other side. Now, this level is pretty fun, but it's a little bit difficult because of the Mr. Sunshine fight. He's difficult partially because of how... Okay, Carlos got that guy. Because of how he's the one boss that you have to beat by some means other than just shooting him a bunch until his health meter falls down. Well, empties out.
I wasn't doing anything. Just let me go.
Sir, you're wearing this much green, and I'm not exactly a fan of that color. Ergo, I will inconvenience you for as long as I see fit. Was that guy saying ta-ta?
I'll bring sunshine your lifeless body.
Really? Because I was just planning on bringing you this. And one for your friend. Wow, that worked amazingly well.
I was hoping for a fight.
Your aim, sir, sucks. Not even worth it to waste a bullet. That guy, on the other hand, maybe a little worth it. It looks like there seems to be a voodoo temple in there. Something tells me I should bring out the big guns for this.
Kneel before the son of Zombie.
With dialogue like that, it almost feels like Mr. Sunshine is trying to take over the Sons of Samdi for himself, referring to himself as the Son of Samdi. Oh crap! Bad idea, bad idea. Come on, girl, get up, get up, get up. Okay, good. You got your health back? Yeah, see what I mean? You can't damage Mr. Sunshine. You can't damage him just by shooting him. I didn't even need to use the Annihilator. You have to shoot the voodoo doll out of his hand before you can damage him.
This fight is far from over.
Shoot him in the face! That's what works on Marvin.
That will stop me.
For fuck's sake, die!
Ah, good idea, Cassie. When guns don't work, just resort to knives, just like the pioneers would have done. And I believe that is where we shall conclude for today. I'm Fredo Supreme, the American Dream. I really hope Carlos had a fun day with us. Holla at y'all later.
Alright, yeah!
That's tight.